Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Diggity dank.
I hope you're ready to have the diggity dankest Christmas you've ever had, kids. Welcome back to another week of the Nightwing News, the official Holiday 2021 episode. I am Phil. Joining me as always, it is.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
And that's right. It's the holiday episode because today we'll be covering Nightwing 64. The good Nightwing 64, not any of that Rick Racing crap. You'll know because Nightwing is sitting on top of a train.
I know. I almost scrolled past it because I was thinking it might have a Christmas cover, but it didn't. Threw me off.
I don't know if it just fell in the wrong month, but I think it was that month where they did those kind of covers where it's like, they did the logo kind of different. Like on this one, it looks like, his
it's
name
like
on the front in graffiti, yeah.
Yeah.
Although meanwhile, it's still in the upper right corner too. So yeah, the cover does nothing to tell you this is Christmas, kids.
No, it really doesn't.
And a bunch of bats like over his shoulder.
Maybe they're Christmas bats.
No.
Although it's hard to tell Christmas bats from regular bats.
Yeah. Ho ho, you're fired. All right. So.
Don't show your butt.
I'll try. All right. This one said it was released December 12th, 2001. Oh my god.
Oh my god, 20 years old.
Doesn't seem like it, does it?
No. Dang. Wow.
Once again, the 90s might seem like 10 years ago, kids, but it was not.
What were you doing in December 2001, Phil?
I would assume getting ready for Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
Why? What were you doing?
Being in high school.
I hate you. I hate Lilith. I hate my wife. I hate you all. All right. Anyway. All right. So this one on a Christmas evening. Oh God. Do you see the credits on this? The writer Chuck Kringle Dixon.
Yep.
Penciler Trevor Claus McCarthy.
Rob the Red-Nosed Lee. Silent Night. Holly Jolly Chameleon.
Krista Littletown of Eliopolis, letterer, and Mike Bahama, great editor.
I wonder if they got to pick their own little Christmas thing.
Maybe. But this one, of course, this is Christmas in Bloodhaven, so of course it starts with Dick chasing a guy down the street dressed as Santa.
But he's a bad Santa.
Yes, because it looks like he stole something because he has a bag in his hand.
Yeah, he stole from the orphanage or something.
You'll never reach your getaway sleigh. Ho, 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 loser. This Dick jumps and lands on him.
Yep. But this is not the first time that he's been involved with Santa, because in Batman Family, there's a Santa one.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, most crooks take the holiday off, except the bottom feeders. So he basically slides the guy. It's the guy hit. This guy hit a mailbox or something?
Oh, yeah. I
Yep.
think
He goes skidding across
Dick
the sidewalk.
punches him and maybe he just hits the ground.
I don't know. I can't tell if he just hits the ground or it looks like he's sliding along the sidewalk on the bottom of page 2 there and hits his
Maybe he hits the curb.
long.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he's like, collecting cash for the orphans, but you're the only orphan who'll see this money. So is this guy just standing on a corner saying he was going to give the money to orphans, but he's really not?
Oh, I don't know. That would be pretty wretched.
Because Dick's saying he's going to take the money and drop it in St. Sebastian's poor box. Because I'm like, if this came from an actual orphanage, wouldn't you take the money back to the orphanage?
Yeah. Well, no, he says he's cold green cash from selling rock.
Oh, is that
So
drug?
does that have something to do with drugs?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, maybe he's dealing drugs, but if the cops come by, he's saying he's collecting money for charity or whatever.
Yeah.
But Dick lets him go. He's like, get your sorry butt behind out of Bloodhaven and Merry Christmas.
Yep.
So he drops the money at the church and then
He's probably just a low-level guy. So.
Oh yeah, he's just some.
Anyone gives him his freedom in the spirit of giving.
Then he goes to his job as a police officer. Fan mail for me? Yeah, the cops are reading all these letters. I guess what kids writing to Santa.
Yep. Well, it says the post office drops off a few sacks from the more desperate neighborhood mailboxes. Read them and try to answer them. It was cool. I think there's like a place in Alaska, North Pole, Alaska or something, that gets a lot of kids' letters from Santa. And
Probably. Oh, I bet.
And I think the post office people try to reply to him.
Yeah, because Dick's even saying, I thought the mailmen did this kind of thing. And she's like, they won't even deliver the mail to the Z-Moors. On those blocks, Santa has to carry a gun. But then Dick's all surprised when he sees all these hardened cops and guys on the take all crying while they're reading these letters.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought all these guys were thinking about their bonuses and station house parties.
Okay, doesn't Dick look... I can't put my finger on it, but he looks like somebody else there. Like, he reminds me of somebody else in that picture.
Yeah, I don't
Elvis?
know
what it
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Trevor McCarthy was never my favorite artist on this book, but yeah. I don't know. Elvis?
I don't know. Maybe he makes me think of a rock star. Just with the hair and, the pointy... his chin is very defined. He's really skinny. Whatever. Then we get the letter, and it is really sad.
I know. Dear Santa Claus, please don't bring me toys. I just bring my daddy a job. He wants a job. I can't find one. WN, and that is why he is going to do some bad stuff to make money. I am very scared. I don't want my daddy to be bad or my daddy to be locked away, sent away, get hurt, or get Dick's hands in the way. Something. Can you give my daddy a job? Your friend Shara. So his partner Amy. Oh, you read one of the letters. So he's like, I wonder if he's trying to think if he can track this down. But there's no return address, just a postmark from Bowerhaven.
I have to say, I like their cop winter jackets. They look very cozy.
Oh yeah, look for them.
With a little fur, which I'm sure is fake fur because it's Bloodhaven. They can't afford.
Well, as you see in that 6-panel page, on page 8, you see they're outside a lot.
Yep.
Arresting people, I guess. What is that? Like a sobriety test? No, then they get turkey dogs.
And then some kid is stealing one of the wise men. Like, what are you gonna do with that? I can't imagine a giant wise man has a lot of value on the street.
Just street cred. Like, man, look what I stole! Right from out of under the cops' noses.
Yeah, I mean, he is a little kid. You're right. It's probably a dare.
I love those two guys above. I guess stole a car. Takes like a little joy to the world ride.
Yeah. Yup, pretty hilarious.
But then they next page. It's night again. He's back in his costume. He wants to try to find the girl who wrote the letter. Bower Haven's 10 square blocks south of the Z-Moors. Somebody has to know her. Most kids are in bed at this hour. In the Bower, kids are on the street 24/7.
Of course, it also cracks me up when they're trying to make the kids sound tough. When he's like, I'm looking for someone. Why don't you look in your hat? Like, who would say that? That's not...
I mean, I guess maybe that's just, they can't swear, so I don't know.
Right, I know. It's just funny.
I'd be like, hey, stupid, I ain't wearing a hat.
Well, and then when the kid goes to beat him off, back off, pajama man. That one was funny.
Yeah. Because they run, he's like, they think I'm a cop. That's Superman. I never has to chase kids.
I mean, he has super speed, so he would always catch them really fast.
True. He's like, kids run to him. But yeah, Haven kids grow up harder. He's like, just a little help. I might be saving a kid's life. Back off, pajama man. As he sees somebody swing the hockey stick at him. Yep. We should work on your speed. The little girl's name is Shara. Give me my stick. And he's like, Shayla, Shaundra, Shaira. I heard of them all. Never Shara. Think all those poor kids know each other? Give me back my stick. Then as the kid's skating away, he goes, why don't you fight a Martian or something?
Yeah.
I like that one. He's like, go fight a Martian.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I can.
And then Dick eating some pizza, talking to Tim.
Yeah, because his first day they show him talking to a screen, and they're like, oh, hey, it's Barbara, but nope, it's Tim. And
Tim here, that cracks me up. Tim looks like a vampire in that picture.
I know. That hair does not help.
It is such an intense widow's peak.
I don't know if they're just trying to
make God, Tim's a vampire!
I don't know if it's just this artist trying to make him look different from Dick, maybe. I don't know. But he's like, yeah, Tim's like, I thought you usually go to Barber for this stuff. And he's like, things have been strained. Oh, man, we're going to have to get to this someday. Yeah, the talking about the Joker last laugh. Yeah. Yep. He's like, you're going to keep beating yourself up. And Dick's like, I killed the Joker, which he did. Yep. Stop his heart. And then, they go, Batman or somebody got it going again. But yeah, I mean, it's not his fault, kids. He thought the Joker had Croc kill Tim, and he thought Joker had 2 Robins on him. So,
I know Tim's so casual about it. He's like, it was made right. The Joker's alive and not well in a maximum security prison.
I know. Dick's like, it's not right with me. I never thought I could be a killer. I'm wrong. There's a part of me I never saw before. It's like, did they have to do that to Dick? I guess, Jason wasn't back yet, and I don't know.
I think actually there's something about it in the book. I think we asked Chuck Dixon about it, and he was like, I don't know, I just wanted Joker to finally get what he deserved. Like, I don't think that it was meant to be, because, people on the internet were like, what does it mean about Dick's character and stuff? And I think Chuck Dixon was like, Joker sucks, and like somebody should beat him to death. And
that's my whole thing. I could see Bruce doing it before Dick.
Yeah, but I think you can't have that.
I guess
in the comics, I think that's like the big thing. Is
I was gonna say that didn't last too long. We conveniently forgot that, especially after New 52 and everything. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was supposed to. I mean, I guess I can kind of see. I mean, I feel like they're doing an okay job with it here. That he's like, I never saw that part of myself before. I never felt anger like that. It clawed me up inside. I mean, I guess, yeah.
I guess so.
I mean, to talk about it that as opposed to like, I guess this is really who I am, like deep down or whatever. But to be like, I didn't know. I snapped.
But yeah, that thing with Chuck Dixon's in the book, man, I forgot, man. I got to reread that book. It's very rereadable. What book, kids? Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. It's a great stocking stuffer. So yes, speaking of Christmas, yes, get it on Amazon.
Thanks, Phil. But yes, I do think that it wasn't supposed to be. I think that we as fans probably obsess about it more than the writers did when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that as fans, we are more worried about the consistency of the character than DC is. I mean, there are obviously like really big things that DC.
But especially. Yeah, but when you're one of Bruce's kids, it's like, he has a steadfast, no killing rules,
Right, but when it's, I thought, well, and of course you noticed they had it and he immediately got brought back to life. I mean, it's like, I beat him up so much that he
Oh yeah, stopped his heart.
Like his heart stopped for a hot minute, like a second or whatever. But then we brought him back to life. I mean, I don't know how scientifically accurate that is. I would feel like if you beat someone to death like that, I don't know if you could just give them CPR and bring them back. So yeah, I think it was kind of supposed to be Joker sucks and someone should kill him.
I just wonder if Dick would feel so bad if Tim actually had been dead. Or if it, if the Dick would have been like, I can live with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Good thing he doesn't have to deal with that because that would be a huge bummer.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so now he was telling Tim, he's like, I thought I was more in control, but I lost it. He's like, the rage, never felt that anger like that. And Tim's telling him it's a mistake to pull away. You should be with your family this time of year. Aww. But then we see a little girl with her doll. Remember that doll, kids?
Yep. It's her dad and some bad men are coming in and they want him to deliver some drugs.
Some rock.
That's right.
But yeah, they say, he looks respectable enough. The cops won't look at him. And then you and your little girl go, Merry Christmas. Building the guy named Braces. You're supposed to get $5,000 for that. So his daughter's like, who are those men? She's like, he's like, just some guys. What's in the bag? It's work, like a job, something like that. Then we can move out of here, buy a real Christmas tree and toys and all that good stuff. Like when Mommy was alive. Aww. He's like, I'm gonna try. But he's like, I'm gonna go out later. You be okay till I get back? Yeah. You won't get hurt. You won't die. Not as long as I got you. And he's like, Daddy's gonna get dressed, watch some TV, and she's just staring at that bag. Ugh.
He's like, I know there's something wrong with that bag. That bag is bad.
That's right. So then we see Dick, I guess, the next day talking to Tim again on the phone. He's like, nothing. No Shara's. I think she spelled her name wrong. I doubt it.
Can we please pause to enjoy their flip phones?
Yes. 2001.
Yeah.
Latest technology.
2001 indeed. Yeah. Also, when did Tim get a dog?
I think it was out when he was at the boarding school or whatever. That might be like the headmaster's dog. I'm trying to. I swear, someone at the school I think had a dog, so he might be like walking somebody's dog. I think.
Okay, that would make sense because I was like, he doesn't have a dog, does he?
Yeah, no, I think it's somebody at the schools. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's like, got nothing. Dead end. Nothing in city records. Nothing in county. An alias? A kid with an alias? Like an imaginary friend. And Tim's like, well, what good was the request if she or he didn't use their phony name? Santa knows her real name, Tim.
I know, I thought that was cute. It's like, oh yeah, good point. That's true. If you're a kid and you believe in Santa, you don't have to use your real name. Santa knows who you are.
Thanks for the troll. Gotta go. So
And
yeah,
then Amy's in a fight with somebody about
some
shoveling the sidewalk.
yeah, I guess you or some store. Yeah, shovel that sidewalk. Fascist jerk. So Dick pulls her away for lunch. She's like, someone slips and gets sued. Someone slips and who gets sued? Not that clown. So they're going to. He's like, I'm thinking roast beef and coleslaw at Feldo's.
She says, but we have to go to the toy store because she's looking for a Shara Starlight doll. Light bulbs, ding, 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 ding.
I love Dick. How do you spell that? Meanwhile, we see the guy getting ready to go out with that bag, but oh, what happened? His daughter's pouring. Yes, there were drugs in that bag, and she's pouring them down the toilet.
Yep.
So, yeah, that can't be good, kids. He's like, oh, what am I gonna do now? So Dick, I never heard of this character, but I was never much into toys. My childhood was kind of short.
Aww.
I was playing Human Shield for a billionaire.
Also, though, he lived in the circus. Like, why did they need to play with dolls? He had an elephant.
He could do flips at 50 feet up above the ground. Why would he need toys? And she's like, where have you been? This damn doll has a television show, a clothing line, and a float in the Gotham Founders Day parade. So Dick's like, here's the imaginary friend, but it comes with a steep price. So it's like $30.
$24.95.
Oh, was that 24? I couldn't tell if it was a 4 or 9. Okay, 25.
I think it's supposed to be a 4 because it looks different from the 9. But yeah, either way.
Yeah, she.
Can we pull it? But that was a lot of money in 2001.
Well, always saying for someone from that neighborhood, though, you know,
Right, yeah.
a lot of money, yeah. He's like,
and he's like, I bet you could get it cheaper if you bought it hot. And Amy's like, excuse me, we enforce the law.
like just hypothetically, if I wanted to buy a toy that fell off the truck, next thing you see is his fist in some guy's face. I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
How long you work this corner? 2 weeks. So a lot of Shara Starlight dolls. Don't sell many white dolls on this block. So who did buy one? Think faster.
While Nightwing, excuse me, is with that guy, the bad drug men have come to the house and they're mad that all the drugs got flushed.
Yeah, because the boss, like, what you do with my product? And the guy's like, she doesn't know. She doesn't understand. She flashed my goods. Who's going to pay for that, man? Then you hear a voice from the door. Put it on my bill.
Oh.
And it isn't Dick a street name yet? He's like, he's like, who the hell are you?
Well, maybe those guys weren't paying attention. But I think they have to have him ask, who are you? So he gets the chance to say Santa Claus on the next page.
There's some breeze going through that apartment, too. Look at that hair whipping around.
Oh, no. He has, like, smoke coming up behind him. It's very atmospheric. Maybe he brought a smoke bomb with him.
That's true. So, yeah, so we get like 2 more panels. Him just got taken out. The guy's just shooting at him. He's taking all those drug dealers out. Then he tells the guy, sorry about the apartment. And he gives this girl her doll. She's like, you really Santa? Just an elf.
I love that too. As a matter of fact, I bought the pencil of this page off eBay.
Really?
Yeah, you want to see it? Let me get it.
Yeah, cool. It's a Christmas miracle. But yes, kids, you should really go buy Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. Again, the perfect gift for any Nightwing fan in your life. Hell, for any reader.
Ta-da!
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Oh,
It has the words on it too.
It's framed, so it's hanging on the wall, huh?
Yeah, I actually bought it from Trevor McCarthy. He sells his own stuff on eBay.
Oh yeah, a lot of them sell this stuff.
Yep. So yeah, I can't remember. I also bought another. Oh yeah, he signed it too. In 2015, that's when I bought it from him. Was 2015.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I also bought the one from that one issue of Nightwing where he says, "I'm your adopted son" or whatever when he's visiting Bruce in the jail cell. Yep.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the best line where she says, "You really Santa? Just an elf."
Really? Yeah, I used to wear elf shoes.
That's why it's so perfect. Because yeah, he basically did used to be an elf.
Oh, did you ever see that episode of Teen Titans Go and the rest of the Titans are up in the attic and they find Dick's like first Robin costume and Beast Boy's like, oh my god, Robin killed a Christmas elf.
No, I have not seen that one. Is he not wearing pants? Is that why they're?
Yeah, they find the first. Well, it's the original costume. It's the pixie boots. It's the shorts. Yeah, he's like, they're like, oh my god, he killed a Christmas elf. Then he's like, no, that was my costume. And Beast Boy's like, you were a Christmas elf?
Oh man, no, I haven't seen that one.
I forget. It might be one of the older ones. It might be one of the first ones. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember exactly which issue, but there's one of the early Batman ones where, and it's not even a Christmas issue, I don't think. But yeah, where Batman and Robin come in and Robin comes in and somebody goes, "It's an elf." It's classic.
But yeah, he says, yeah, just an elf. Santa got your letter. I mean, Shara's letter. You can Santa give me what I want for Christmas? He's like, sure. And he tells her dad, yeah, your little girl asked for a job for you for Christmas. And he's like, gonna take more than wishes. Have you tried the Spillane Avenue agency? Like a dozen times. I got a felony record. Try them again in the morning. I have a feeling something will come up. So,
and then it's the morning already.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a couple days later because they asked if he had a nice holiday. Maybe. I worked most of it.
But yeah, Dick's leaving for work and meets the new superintendent, David Toussaint.
That's right. And look who it is. And he says, I think you're going to like it here. So do I, Dick. So do I. Yay.
Aww. So we got the name of the doll. Did we ever get the name of the little girl?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they tell us her name in this issue.
Yeah, I don't think
the doll is Shara and the dad is David. Or Dave. I know.
I'm trying to remember if later on they might, but yeah, this issue, I don't think they ever give you the list.
No, yeah, they don't say her name.
Hello, generic little girl.
Well, you know. She is a minor, so maybe they're trying to protect her identity.
She's a fictional character. Into all.
But yeah, it's a cute one. Just an elf. No.
Aww. Even the cat liked it.
Did you heard her?
But I mean, were there a lot of like Titans Christmas? Because I remember looking and I don't think there's like a ton of like. You would think if anyone
there's the Teen Titans Christmas Carol where they kind of have like their own reenactment of a Christmas Carol. Well, and then there's a couple of those Christmas with the superheroes.
Okay, I think I might have put, if it's the Teen Titans, I put an older Teen Titans on there for next Christmas.
Yeah,
that might be it. But yeah,
there aren't a ton. So they used to mostly do. Well, there's a few really older episodes.
Yeah,
our older ones. They used to do in the 40s, but more they used to do a lot of Christmas Christmas covers. Like I bought this t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
That's what I use my voucher for, to buy this shirt.
Oh, on DC Universe Infinite.
Classic Batman and Robin helping old Santa.
Who should really sponsor us?
What?
I said, who should really sponsor us? DC Universe Infinite.
Oh, I was like, Santa? I mean,
Whoever.
that would be cool too. Actually, Teen Titans, they don't like Teen Titans Go, they don't like Santa.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Santa's suspicious.
But if anyone celebrate the holiday, I could see Dick, either with the Titans or with anyone, the Bat family. Oh,
I'm sure they celebrate it. I mean, Bruce is so rich. Well, this year they're gonna have to cut back on Christmas because Bruce isn't as rich anymore.
I wonder if they're taking place in December because, yeah, the new issue of Batman's out, tomorrow. But I think, yeah, it's the one where Bruce is leaving town. So I wonder if he's going to be out of town for Christmas.
Yeah, I think they try not to. I mean,
Yeah.
you only have 12 issues a year. Like, you can't have a Christmas issue every year.
I think sometimes they do more with Batman. But, yeah, I get it, too. And it ages the character if you do a Christmas thing every single year, yeah. Hey,
Well, plus, I think that you are trying to get a larger and larger audience that's more international. And a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas.
Well, too, I don't think they technically say Christmas. They might say, holiday or, you could say, hey, we're having a holiday. Hey, and they don't have to come back. Dick has money now, remember? Dick's the big money, billionaire now.
That's right.
The boy billionaire. Yeah, that's right.
I think he's 20-something billionaire now.
Mm-hmm. In the world of finance, that's boy. All those old men with money would still call him boy. Come on.
Well, yeah, this is true.
New money.
It's just funny. You make yourself sound like you're 100 years old, Phil. In the world of finance, he's still a child.
Yes, those petty commoners. So, yeah, I figured you would like this issue.
Sure, obviously. I love it.
I probably
I love it.
I know. That's before I knew you.
Back while you start the announcements, Phil.
And that's before I knew you even had the art for work for that one. All right, so yeah, so she telling me to do the plugs for next week. All right, so not too many Is there only one? Yes, only one episode left this year. That's right. So next week we'll be covering Grayson Annual 3, which is basically technically the last issue of Grayson before he switched back to Nightwing. So the end of Grayson for the end of the year. What genius or madman came up with that? All right, so while we're waiting for Kristen, let me get to the rest. Let me give you your January. All right, so starting, and we'll drop the new issue in there when we record that episode. But next year for January, the first episode will be Teen Titans Year 1, the miniseries. It's 4 issues. There she is. No, I told everyone next week was Grayson, but then I was going to do the January because I don't think we announced January yet.
I don't think so. I think that's
yeah.
correct.
First week is Teen Titans Year 1 miniseries.
Classic.
And whenever the new issue is, we'll drop it in there. Okay, week 2, New Titans 71. Week 3, I believe it should be done by then. We'll do Robin and Batman, those 3 issues. Because, yes, I believe that new series should be done. And then the last week of January will be Nightwing the Target.
Oh, yeah.
You might say he's a human target.
Gosh, that one's old. I bet that one's from like the 90s, huh?
What, Nightwing the Target?
Yeah.
It's either late 90s or early 2000s, I think.
Well,
It's still
about to find out.
It's during the I think it might be toward the end of Chuck Dixon's run. All right, so
I'm just thinking about how old we are.
shut up. All right, so anything else, or should we get out of here?
I think that's good on my end.
Yeah. So, all right, kids, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, or even if you just celebrate nothing and take the day off. Happy day.
That's right.
So yes, however you celebrate or don't celebrate, merry or happy or whatever. All right, so yes, next week they round out the year, Grayson Annual 3. With a bunch
Was that the last Grayson issue? Like, was that the last?
Yeah, that was like
They
the
came-
last one. Yeah, that's the one where like Constantine and Harley are sitting around, and there's a big group of them. They're like, "Who is that agent?" Yeah,
So it's a good way to end the year.
that's right. That's what I said. Last issue of Grayson for the last episode of the year. But we will get to more of the Grayson series next year, kids. So, we're gonna get a bunch of stuff: Grayson, Nightwing stuff, Titan stuff, and in June we'll be covering 1969 and Dick Grayson.
Don't forget, we're also covering TV shows and the comic tie-ins.
Oh, yes,
with
there'll
the
be some
comics and the TV show tie-ins. That should be fun.
There'll be some Batman 66 in there. There'll be some vampire stories for Halloween. Yeah,
I know. I was looking for more vampire stories, so now we can just reread DC versus Vampires when it comes up next time.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Because that hadn't come out, so I had to find something else. But now,
Well, he really wasn't in the first issue. He was in the second. So by October, that might be when it ends. 'Cause I think it's because it started in October. So maybe by then we'll see how much he was in it, and we can cover some of that. Yeah. See, kids. All right. So 2022 is going to be
diggity dank.
So remember, okay, so next week, email us your thoughts on Grayson Annual 3. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Nightwing News on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join the Bloodhaven Bulletin or Nightwing Facebook fan group. Find links to all the social medias for all of our shows, all the Facebook fan groups. Again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can see the original artwork Kristen has hanging on her wall.
And see the cat.
More than she wants you to see. So you can see all that. Most importantly, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Once again, we're not billionaires. We're all paying for this out of our own pocket these days. So any little bit can help, but $3 or $5 gets you exclusive episodes, creator interviews. Kristen's chomping at the bit for 2022 for our worst superhero movie reviews. So we're going to pit 2 movies against each other every month until we get to the worst.
Sounds like a tall order. It feels like there's going to be some stiff competition.
Oh, please, you need to be there. When Charlie and Lil go head to head with Superman 3 and Superman 4, those two, they have strong feelings about their favorites. So
I've never seen either one, in fact. So
all right. So yes, kids.
So something to look forward to, I guess.
All right. So yes, send your thoughts. Again, if you can, subscribe to the Patreon or pick yourself up Capes and Lunatics or Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. All of it, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And again, for those of you who may have not been paying attention while we were talking, go pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. It's a great stocking stuffer for all of the Dick Grayson and Nightwing fans in your life, or just fans of great literature. All right. All right. So once again, so this will hit the pod. This should hit the podcast like I think the week of Christmas. So yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever. Like I said, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Remember, leave out some milk and cookies for Santa and his flowing dark hair.
If Dick Grayson were actually Santa, what would he really want to eat? Cereal. Leave out some milk and cereal.
He was eating turkey dogs in this issue.
True.
Oh, man.
I feel like from what I've gathered in fandom, though, at least hot dog, chili dogs are associated more with Jason.
All right. So come back for the end of the year. Same wing time.
Same wing channel.
See, Nightwing News. Ho, ho, ho.